here at the Bronzeville Wellness Boutique. Real quick, the history here is that this building has been here now, it'll be 18 years this June. We've operated as the Bronzeville Community Clubhouse, and as recently as this past January, we're now the Bronzeville Wellness Boutique. The reason being is because our people need it, okay? And I was able to listen to the Lord, much like the doctor here, the team here in Chicago, and say this is what our community needs more than anything, is mental health and physical well-being, right? We all know we need some healing. So we've dedicated this building facility now to wellness. And so our team here, Ms. Glenda Fulton, Ms. Wanda Carter, are the partners with Dr. Vincent, because we believe in him, number one, to want to partner with him. And number two, we're all on the same path. And I hope too that you are on the same path. And, you know, we're here for a reason, all of us. So thank you for being here. We look forward to being here many more times. And if you have any questions of us afterwards, you can certainly ask. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
If you put the phones on silence, please.
I'm Dr. Vincent. I was trained here as a chiropractor in lumbar.
Go on and do this technique. She did it. Keep in mind, for 6.5 years, blood sugar, 400 to 600, not going to be low, 400, 2 metformin, 2 little others, and insulin shots every day. And down to 89 overnight. Become non-diabetic overnight. By the way, they the water on that disease leg, and the leg came back. I want my job. Everything else. I thought I could be Detroit to be him when he was home. He watches pain. Lost a lot of weight to diabetes. But as baseball players or softball players saw walking in a store and asked what happened. Could barely walk. So I lost my left leg, and they cut on my right leg a month ago, trying to save it. They sent me home with no medication, not a walk me. Pain was 100, not 10. The wife called me. Said, I heard that you could tell my husband. I don't know. What's going on? He got pain in his left leg, right leg, due to diabetes. They tried to save it. From 0 to 10, I got it. They're not hit 100. Up for a month. Up for a month. I do something called Enoch, which is a spiritual surgery. Enoch surgery. They cost $1,000 to visit at my level. I'm going to show you what's possible. She's in Detroit, I'm in Flint. What's a saliva in your navel? Lay down. Up for 1 month, haven't slept in 1 month, pain at 100. He was snoring in 3 seconds. Woke up pain-free. The leg was scheduled to be amputated. We got that leg still right now. So we all got godlike powers for these fingers. You got fingers and toes and powers. My hope and goal is what? Is to connect with this platform here. We went by, it's called Building in Detroit. You didn't know this. I told folks that I'm going to build in Detroit. Do yoga, meditations, cooking, and conferences. When I made it big, it cost $1 million in that area for free. Get on there, crack cocaine, addiction gone, for free. I wanted one in Detroit, one in Chicago, one in Atlanta, one in Houston before I met him. Is that amazing? By the way, I'm on a list to get a free med for $1 million. imagine a place where you crack cocaine. But first, not other days, just crack. Let's take our cities, BC, not before crack, okay? Back to BC. Back to BC. Now, I'm going to show the face here. The face tells a story, a lot going on. The story, and the story is playing here. What's your name? I don't know, Diane knows it. But Diane has a power of the car. Is that at least Diane? Turn around, please. This is this blind. Hold this, please. Hold it strong. Hold it strong. Come on, we can hold it strong. Yeah. Hold it strong. Hold it strong, man. It's weak. It's got a problem with the heart. I did the meeting at 20 Park on King Drive on 9th Street. Had about 100 people that day. And the lady got up, ran up, sister raised her hand, test me. And you know, her heart showed up. Oh, you a quack? I'm a school teacher. I just had my physical today. My heart's fine. Okay. At age 37, died a week later of a heart attack. And the husband sued for $1 million. A physical that day, it can't be that day, it's gone. But dies. Hold this, please. Hold it, come on. Hold this. That's what I'm doing. Let's take it. Let's fix it, okay? Let's fix it. Now, the heart is what I'm going to teach you. The heart is one of the body elements. The heart and the small intestine are best friends. I can go here. Hold this, please. Hold this. Hold this. See the difference? Are you sure? Yeah. Turn it out. You have a way of just putting them together, making this one day. That's the word. If you say it's crazy, I can bet that so just imagine that when you vibrate high enough and get past the genes, you can see the disease out here in the spirit. To be a play the tape that they came out on the interview me, a crew from Chicago came to Michigan in 2008 and interviewed my patient. One patient she interviewed was Cole. Cole came in 1997, 98 was what it was.
One moment, we gotta change the battery.
Okay. I'm going to ask you why I'm on the back. I'm going to take 5.
What are you doing?
Why I'm on the chairs.
Okay.
So anyway, they came to interview me. And they had people from here, folks from, one person came, flew here from Senegal, Africa to meet me here. And I forgot about these patients, some of the patients. And to be able to take the tape, I remember them shooting my neighbor. She came to me for a consultation. And I don't draw blood. I look at the spirit, the face. I told her that in 5 years, your white light will be compromised. She paid me $333 cash, came back in 2 days. And this is that number 1. You were quack. Where's my lobby? said, ma'am, if you're not blind in 5 years, come back and find me. Get your money back in 5 years. If you're blind in 5 years. 5 years passed. 10-year mark. He came to my house for a meeting. He was shopping with me. He said, Dr. Vincent, I had a tumor behind my right eye 5 years ago, and the doctors told me, tell my family goodbye, I could down the table. 10-hour surgery. When I woke up, they were told I'm blind for life. I didn't care. I'm living with one eye. Blind for 5 years. And I could ask me something crazy. Because he has no optic nerve. The brain's gone. There's no brain for vision. Nothing there for vision. Gone. If she wants to see again, staying out of the eye 10 minutes. But on video. The tumor came back 10 years later. Oh, by the way, I went upstairs and found a check that she wrote me the same day, 5 years later. Wow. Two years ago, came back. Tumor did. Came back, but benign, not cancerous, and it pushed the eye out of socket. She called me, what you been doing? The vibration water, enoch treatments, remote. She had surgery scheduled. A week later, I said, wait a month. She said, what happens? Wait a month. I don't know. I can't give you no assurance. She postponed it. Went in for the surgery a month later. But then on Sunday, the doctor took pictures of her eye to see how to remove the tumor, put it back in the socket correctly. And the surgery was Monday morning. I get a phone call about 8:30 Monday morning, and I didn't understand the phone call from her daughter. At the hospital, her kid in Ann Arbor with her mother, the daughter called me and said, the doctor just asked me what was in surgery, under anesthesia, so she just finished her surgery, came on and asked who was Dr. Vincent. I thought, what's going on here? I don't know. When she woke up, she didn't know what happened. The doctor went in, had a mask on her face, where you put her to sleep, anesthesia, right? And that's the good news and bad news about your eye. What you want first? The good news. The good news, the cancer, that tumor's gone. And the bad news, you have to put your eye back in socket. And she said, Dr. Vincent, and went to sleep. The sleep. I love my job now. But I hate it when we have to go to see somebody today that we lost. I want to borrow her at least 30, 40 times. I get her to do something natural. She got 2 little ones, and one of her was 5 years old. She always waved and never said anything to me as a kid. Her mother got sick. And the same day that you got started, sick. I'm outside doing a conference call, and the daughter said, Doc, Doctor said the same mom. The daughter never speaks to me. Came in, waving at me, very happy. Now, she lost her mom. Because we made misdiagnosis. Not taking the time. The doctors who treat their patient like they're their mom or their kid, their babies, with love and compassion. Doctor did about 15 minutes of treatment, you know that? 15, 18 minutes maximum. And by the way, it's you're the PPR, and I'm the best specialist in the country. He can't send me to you, see you, to fix you. And he came for a specialist because he's going to lose his bonus. Isn't that fair? Your job is attached to a bonus. You have to learn yourself. We do something called hemoheme. Call it the police severe on your phone. Hemoheme. It's a product. I got a friend on that has hospital lymphoma from the, we call it weed killer, what is it? Roundup. Very sick. And she said it's changed her life. I'm from Flint, Michigan. The place of the lead is in my brain. I'm crazy. It's in my bones, in my liver for 30 years. Just get rid of it. Is that good then? Anybody have a pain right now? Come on up. Okay. Who's that? What's that? Hey, what? No. Let's have to repair. We can do it. Right there. Right there. Where do you hurt?
Right side.
Right side of there.
I like the lower back, down the leg,
Lower back down the leg.
knee and ankle.
How bad is it?
Slow to burn my new down real good.
I mean, give me now.
Oh, I might like a 7.
Lower back.
Back, knee and ankle.
Do this here. Say back pain at a 7. Say it.
Back pain at a
Say
7.
it again.
Back pain at a
Say
7.
it again.
Back pain at a 7.
Say fear in my bladder.
Feel in my bladder.
Fear, afraid. Fear in my bladder.
Fear in my bladder.
Lack of support in my life.
Lack of support in my life.
Back pain at a 7.
Back pain at a 7.
Fear in my bladder.
Fear in my bladder.
Lack of support in my life.
Lack of support in my
And
life.
stop. What is it now?
Stop.
No, what is it now?
Oh.
Stop. Tap it.
Oh, what was the name? So that's 2. Manageable 4.
Say yeah.
Yeah.
What is it now? What is it now? What is it?
Oh. 0, 20 and 2.
Look at that.
Say 0.
Stand up.
0.
Can you stand up?
Get up there, break that ass. Hi. Come on in.
She had the same box.
What's going on?
Like the here.
Okay, now we only did the back side. You got here, here.
Like the gate off the leaves, compromised in his ankle. And then it's a third place, so that was my whole deal.
I want you to take this elbow here. Do this. Say yeah.
Yeah.
Stop. Stand up, please. Can you get up with your hand? diabetic?
not at all.
Well, that line's there, that big line. We got it. Well, last time you had a blood test.
6 months.
Is that hip? The weight, you get a lot of weight lately?
Gained a lot of weight. I'm pretty much been the same size for a while.
Because that hip is worn down with weight.
Yeah.
Lose some weight, okay? Now, how's your back?
It's tricky, like it doesn't hurt, but it's restricting my movement. Basically, I have too much information to do.
Now, she was my student here.
Mm-hmm.
She had a picture. 4 feet.
I mean, you look good for me. That's what I do. I'm a stage here by trade.
You know now?
I'm a stage here by trade, but from life brothers, and then I teach it how to look good on stage.
Do you?
So, with LEDs,
So you look handsome?
maybe look down at that time. Then it actually you create a wow factor to attract an audience as far as, help you with the message that you have.
Okay, great. But that makes sense. What happens is that hip is twisted. It's just your knee. Okay. Anybody else have pain? They want to get rid of it. You want to keep your pain, don't you?
Sometimes,
You. Hallelujah. Yes, ma'am.
I came here because I was walk. I didn't so bad. I've been sitting there, I've been on my way. I can't get
See, you're in the energy. You're in the energy. It's called energetic. You're in the vibration. Hi, come on in. A lot. You got anything? A show? A package show? Here you go. I'm seeing a lot of female organ problems here. A lot of female organ problems here.
you said, you know what?
You see this line right there? See that dent on the gorgeous face? Female organ problems.
You know what you were?
History of hysterectomy, fibroid tumors, huh?
So we don't have that.
That line there, folks, is for a reason. You follow me? People, even I've seen this here, folks, due to blood vaccination and rape. And it can go back 8 generations. Does it make sense?
Yes.
You came in with pain, what's wrong with you, man?
I had a stroke on my left side. It's not bad.
I got a phone call October of 2020 from Robin in Michigan. Her daughter was crying because the prison just called her, the first of kin. That we call the first of kin, and you love them to the ventilator, call them in. She asked if I could help. And I don't know why she asked if I could help her boyfriend. And after I figured out what happened, her boyfriend on the ventilator died of COVID-19. In prison, I don't know him, but I know the mother, the girlfriend's mother. She asked me if I could help her. I said, we got class tonight. I can keep you from my home influence. Our boyfriend, me, him in prison. We gave her a treatment. It was violent. I mean, violent. I mean, not fire alarm, the house alarm went off. Our dog says, oh, the big.
Feel like wearing my old ball cap, ride my kids around piggyback.
+17342248983.
That's alright, 'cause y'all I'm still Mississippi.
Just imagine the phone number from the person calling you that morning, to that night, and the next morning, saying, "I'm calling you again." Imagine how your heart would feel. He's dying. Call you back. If they were shot, back in the stuff, they were sick. This guy sees me. He's not afraid. He sees me. He's afraid of me. Afraid of me. Afraid of me. I wonder why did he ask her if I could help? I never met this daughter, but she knew her best friend's sister-in-law with a stroke. 8.5 years. Had to wash her, bathe her, dress her, everything. Up and running 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And we had 4 camera phones recording this. I thought, wow, we got this on recordings. 4 camera phones, all were blank. So they was blank. Like, these fingers, because the words they can do everything right, these fingers got godlike powers. You got to focus with your fingers. We're going to get close to free EMAC treatment on Tuesday. All those treatments. Have you had one yet, Linda? No. Linda, you have it? Linda?
Oh, yes, I have.
I heard no.
Other folks are not here.
I thought you said Linda.
So then you guys make sure that you get your phone number, his phone number. You can lay down in the bed. I get phone calls all over the world in these treatments. Oh, okay. I'll let that go. You approve? I mean, it's really important.
He says I need to speak to my phone.
In other words,
He said, probably.
like in 2011, 2012,
Okay.
I get a phone call from my best friend who lost he's in Gambia. He lost a lot of members to malaria. A lot. Malaria. His son. He said, I know they were going to die, Doc, because they smoked a bed, they would smoke a match. Smoke. And you see them, the whites of their eyes, no Google. They died the next morning. He called and said, sure, his best friend has malaria. And I seen that the whites of his eyes, his on his eyes. He said, do what you do. Do what you do. I gave him an ENOC treatment from Michigan to Gambia. The next day, he was up and survived. So we've done this routinely for COVID-19, routinely for malaria. It's okay. Jerry, oh, you can have it. Please hold it strong. Hold it strong. I got it. What about that? Thank you. Okay. Okay, now, hold your arm real strong. Hold it strong. Your brain. Okay, touch her, please. Touch her, please. Touch her brain. Hold this. Touch her neck, right? Hold this. Hold this. You can hold it, can you? Huh? Release her, please. Back down. Your brain. Hold this, please. Strong. Touch it, please. Her brain. One finger. The difference now? But you got brain damage going on. Her body. Hold this, please. Yep. Hold this, please. Hold this. Hold this. Now, you're right. Strong line. We can't hear you.
Yes.
Now, hold this, please. You're right. Hold this, please. Weak. What's your thoughts?
Who knows what's going on?
Huh?
I don't know what's going on.
It's a bad stuff. Can't see everybody needs this up here. I can hear you. Our friend that we lost, I thought she would have done it. She had long hair. She had locks, long. They all, chemotherapy, they all. This goes in and kills the cancer, the diabetes, the hypertension. It goes in and gets the job done. We were praying here, they got something called hospital lymphoma here. And I would take it out to the chemotherapy department here, get it treated, that's what you have to do it. We go there, but you never get it done. I'll get anyone there. Do this or that, do something. I'm not a big advocate for chemotherapy. I'm not supposed to have a disease and be with chemotherapy. She needs this. One shot of chemotherapy costs you $8,000 to $9,000. One people. This here, folks, have people on their deathbeds. Deathbeds. The lady in Juana, the one that over black, all the toes and twisted. After we fixed it with our technique, it had scarring for life on her leg. 3 weeks of this product, once again. I'm going to set that product on top, a leaky gut product. I want everybody here got a leaky gut. Come up here, you. You look at me all right. Come on up. You look at me. This is all crazy, not the best. Came up, our heart's shooting. And guess what? Got these gorgeous glasses. Wire frames.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yelling at me in wire frames.
Not good. Yeah, that's not good.
Hold this, please. Hold this strong. Hold it strong. You're boxing.
Here I honor. My kids around me that they might know me all around this world. Oh, that's alright. So I'm still Mississippi.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter what you do, okay? Sit back and do it. It don't matter. Okay. Hold this, please. Hold this. See the difference? Keep it But these glasses, folks, wire glasses.
Yes.
I like these wire glasses to Alzheimer's.
Yes. That's what your
The
brain.
brain is an electrical circuit.
That's correct.
No wire glasses. No wire glasses. No wire glasses. These are stylish. But if you keep wearing them, you don't know what they are.
Penetrates in the skin.
But our heart popped up. Our heart strong.
Okay.
Our heart. The leading cause of death, black women, a heart attack. You know that?
Yeah.
My son's best friend, Arizona mother, 55, was in bed last week, woke up. They wake up. Heart attack. I think they bury her tomorrow. Heart attack. Leading cause of death of black women's heart attack. I'm taking them back. What's causing it, in my opinion, make it sound crazy, is their black shoes they wear. The black shoes. The black shoes they wear.
Ariana.
Come on, black shoes. Not yet. Come on, black shoes. Hold this, please. Black shoes and a watch. I don't know why. Black shoes and a watch. Hold this, please. Hold this. Hold this. Hold this. Take off your shoes, please.
Nobody touched my child.
That look like you. Hold this. Hold this. Huge, David. Tell them. Huge, David.
It is.
Huge.
That's huge.
Okay. Put on the black shoes again, please.
The shoes?
Put on black shoes. Huge, folks. Huge, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Hold this, please. Hold this. She needs this, folks. Where you black shoes? Where? But guess what? But black shoes and a watch together, 10 times trouble.
Yeah.
A watch together, put on that watch, please. And the energy goes from the left side of the body to the right side of the body. Left to right. Watch this here. Now, folks, one finger. Hold this here. One finger. You need this. Oh, who do you know here?
Linda.
Linda, you need this. Linda. She loves black. I went to a wedding last week. I had a black shoes. I had white socks. I didn't care. I put white socks in it. The black dye goes there and all.
Yes.
If your clothing can be cancerous. Your clothing because you're in this. Your clothing. Come on.
Down to hide in them.
Pick with her. She likes to dress. You look good. Hey, go ahead. Hold this, please. Hold this. Now. I'm going to ask this cold. This again. Hold this, please. Hold this, please. Get hold candy. Hold this. Even the clothing. Oh, the clothing. I wash my clothes in what? And that detergent made from this company. For a man who's got detergent, folks. I'll have my white, my black, my blue, everything is all the same thing, and nothing's clean. Detergent wash, everything is color. You come out good. I'm lazy. All the everything is detergent. I look at it. $11 in the last 5 times, 3 times one time. $11 like 3 months. Oh, yeah, I made a big picture here. You got toxins all around you. You're walking through toxins. Driving through toxins.
Breathing.
Your radio. You're feeling bad at home. Releases cancer cause. Everything falls around you. We live in a toxic sludge.
14.
Somebody listen to watch. 14. Come on up, you late. Come on up. What's your name? Huh? Francis.
I'm like you.
Hold this, please. Oh, hold it strong. Hold it strong. Real strong. Hold it strong, Francis. Take off your shoes, please. Hold it strong. What's going on? You shot? You shot now? Why? What's wrong? It's strong with shoes, right? With the shoes that weak, right? With the shoes that weak. Yes. Because the black dot is in your feet. As the feet sweat, go to your heart, causing your heart to go weak. Now, I'm gonna test her heart. Her heart. I'm gonna bypass the stress, test her heart. It's strong. Hold this, please. Hold this. Hold this. Come on, we can hold it. She has a doctor here, folks.
What do you call it?
A dot on the stomach.
Okay. Oh, on the stomach.
You got heartburn? You got acid reflux? Hold this. Good.
Yes, you do.
That's heart. A heart's compromised. There's a lot of black women dying of their black shoes. They cheap black shoes. I'll buy the shoes. My grandmother got some shoes for $700. And she's a teenager. My name is buy it. She went on my week for her birthday for black shoes. I didn't buy it. Our daddy did. I said, my shoes come from Walmart for $50. I'm a good money. I'm a good money. You know done yet? I see something going on in the left wrist. Hold up. In the left wrist. I see things when they happen. Like a lady died. For the rest of her right wrist. You over here. The crew came last time. Karen and the crew came last time. They're from here. God told me like at 26, 17 to go and tell their good friend. Karen, another Karen, and the crew hung us together. He said, go tell Karen you got cancer on the liver. I want to drive, get on the bus, extra hour. I told him, God, you got liver cancer, so go get it. They all got mad at me. I got liver cancer. God said, don't tell me that. At the Walmart, right down the street, downtown Chicago at Walmart. Two of it collapsed at the Walmart, opened up, you can't deliver it. You got it. When you vibrate high enough, you see things. I told my whole team 2 years, 3 years ago that the virus coming, that makes a common cold. Even not called COVID-19, right? Another was coming, or maybe even another was coming, folks. Oh yeah, please. Hold it strong. No, so not. Strong.
Okay. 80.
If it goes strong, it means yes, that area. 12 to 6 p.m.
Uh-huh.
I'm whispering to you where I say that. Hold this. 12 to 6. 6 to 12. 6, 7, 8.
8 p.m.
What did I tell you?
8.
8 p.m. I see it. It may not even be painful right now.
Mm-hmm.
It was painful time, okay? Use his hand here because it's painful. Here. Tender. Relax. Tender. 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 Yes or no? Hold this, please. 8 o'clock. Now, it goes weeks now, okay? Week is the issue here. Come on. I will have the castor oil packs,
Yeah.
liver cleanses, the hemoglobin. Yeah, see this?
Mm.
Disease happens, in my opinion, outside the flesh. There's no way you can see it. Happen in the spirit first. We see it on the face. We see shadows. And my family had my mother's 90th birthday party in November. And family member has been 2 or 3 years in my household. The diabetes, the Alzheimer's, and some other faces. My sister was there with her husband. Diabetic. Hypertensive. Strong though. He's clean my house, both floors, 9,000 square foot, clean my house. When I saw him this weekend, scheduled him this toe amputation. Told my sister, he got 2 weeks of less of the will. I don't believe that, I tell you that. He died 13 days later. And who gets the will? I do. 13 days later. From diabetes and kidney failure. I got him on the phone with the wine. His foot was not that bad. Just a toe with the wine. And when I cut her whole leg off, showed him her leg, another man's leg, and if the best vibration water to fix it, I go to Atlanta, sell my house, and he dies. I get the bill from the funeral. And it's age 60. We make us doctors gods. You know that? We give our help over to God. And we won't invest in it. We won't invest in our hand. They're going to empty the casino. The big on lottery. But not that. No. My family needs this. They will invest in it. And I won't give it to them. But they won't take it. They didn't buy it. Makes sense?
Yes.
I'm them to be under 10 kids. 11, all of us died of a stroke. He was 62, 63 when she died of a stroke. The sister that was Victoria's upper class, the sister that told me, hey Mike, you so smart, why don't you become a real doctor? paralyzed in his bed from stroke. That time? Yes, the consciousness. A real doctor, you have a stroke, ask me why I'm not a real doctor. Came up, my mother called me, moved to Arkansas to take care of her mom, and take care of her daughter in the house, had a stroke. My mother called me and said, God, there's something different down here. You know what she meant? Mother had a stroke, she got 2 kids, her mother left their baby, everything was start right. I called my niece. I said, my mother is not overworked with your mother. Bring your mother to Flint, and not my mother, other night, she's coming to get my mother back to Flint. She came up to Michigan. What you did? Paralyzed. Eating that treatments. Talk about being on my back. I'm gone. And mother asked, so what if the patient don't believe what you're doing? What does it hurt? He's still paralyzed. Keep hurting. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, go home, come back. In 2 months. Now, she leave my house, go to the rest stop, and stand up on her own. Stuff that the real doctor was doing for her. I wanted to be a real doctor. I'm so happy I'm not. This is the real doctor, folks. This is the real doctor. This stuff here, folks, the main. Rose, and so we gotta get to Michigan. I gotta get her home on time. Yeah, I'm betting on you. Just imagine, I hear this here. Just imagine the people hear the testimonies of the lady, the man losing his leg, one leg saved. The diabetes testimony. You get a person with a thyroid border, he's going to doesn't get right. It's a this big. A slack in the football. And when we bypass surgery on them, hold them up, because see nothing but the border, not the heart. Because see no lungs, no stomach, no organs. Cover every organ, the border there. With them shoulder to shoulder, past stuff. They called me and asked, I don't know. They hired me from California. I'm in Michigan. They paid me for visits. The first visit was benign, shut to sleep. The second visit, the same thing. The third visit, I'm in the long bone in the right leg. I need a witness in California to tell me what's going on. Wife was there. I'm in the right leg in the long bone. He said, doctor, please explain the fight for his life. And angular. I said, I'm his long bone, his thyroid border, in the long bones attached to 1836. From his long bones, the memory long bones, I'm looking at his great grandmother at a tree, and the white slave master beneath her, and the sun hung by the throat of the tree. It melted in 48 hours. 48 hours. He had 5 siblings, but those were they all. These long bones, folks, the fibroid tumors, the heart disease, the cancers, all that. Me and go to the epigenetics, the long bones, the memory, the DNA. What's DNA? Passed down memory. How can you like George Washington? How can I say that George Washington is his great dad? Because his blood got memory of him in there, DNA is memory. Does it make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
His entire life, the hanging, the slave, the rapes, the beatings, and our bones, folks, as black folks, up until motherland? Your motherland making you work. I mean, any of the race folks can't come close to you. We got white folks in Korea, but now I'm telling you the truth. I'm not being racist. Look at science. The melanation folks. How it vibrates. Amazing. You use your melanation. Just do it, just do it. Just, you don't know what you do. Conduct. Big over. You never know what we have. I have a kid here, say this in leave. I got a watermelon waiting in the car. I don't know why that. I have a kid here I saw at age 4, named Marcus. Autistic. Well, one word. I saw several kids that day, and that day I told the parents, he's a nice kid. He doesn't say anything. He sits still. He's autistic. I told the parents that I can treat the kid. You never treat a kid under 7, treat the parent. I don't care what disease, cancer, the parent. Because here, this Fontanelle area is not calcified yet. Connection is not there yet. It's not sealed. Treated the father 3 or 4 times for this 4-year-old kid. 4 months later, the kid came and shut up. And I interviewed him in this low level. I had a group from Detroit at that time following me around the country. I have a lot of stuff on Facebook, on the internet. I want to find it. If you find it, find it for me. We interviewed this kid. He's 15 years old. 2 of the seniors in the highest math and science in the school district. He's one of 6 kids. One of 6 kids. The older one was 14 years old. I didn't do him. Ever. His auntie did. Professor. In class. I got a 14-year-old autistic nephew that speaks only one word. I said, if you unstick the skin that's stuck in their skin, it's stuck geniuses. I get a phone call like 6 months later from 5 or 6 years ago. That's like over area, not our area. And one of my friends called me, I answered the phone, the lady was upset. Yelling. You're not crazy! I said, no man. No man. I said, yes ma'am. Well, you did my son. Your son? You're your son? I'm confused. And then I thought about, wait a minute. She said, he's cussing me out and talking back to me. But one word. I said, ma'am, I taught your sister how to unstick it autism and correct her. You're talking about a cuss. All you cuss was right.
Yeah.
How to cuss, way before. And guess what? She shut him out. I'm hoping folks that we can get folks to train. You can lay down the rhythm vibration. You can put people's names on your name or next to you, and you can click them. Anyone. Anyone. I get phone calls from Dubai, from the Africa for treatments. I had the luxury of training him deep in the office. I didn't know that you could reverse type 1 diabetes in kids. I didn't know that. Without medication, I didn't know that. I had to get my first Indian patient. Followed the MD, he got off the insulin. 9 years later, his brother came from South Africa. Another Indian. Between one MD, a cardiologist training, an African doctor, and a chiropractor, off the small, part of the size of this room. He trained him. He asked, can I come and train with you? Yes. For 3 weeks. These are all our AIDS patients coming in and looking at our AIDS cases. He said, I've never seen T cells increase he got very aggressive. He said, don't send your lab to the same place. He got aggressive. What was that about? So, and then he said, I'm part of the ANC. I don't want to be racial. ANC and President Mandela, and you're Indian? I said, how about oh, African? ANC Indian? A week later, I said, Dr. Rubin, are you part of the ANC? Keep in mind, we never seen you talk like that on the plan for AIDS. He said, I want all President Mandela's AIDS coming from South Africa. He's my direct boss, and I told him about you guys, the fight you guys from South Africa. I said, what? And I said, yes. And I found out what was happening. They found him for AIDS 5 years before I met him. They would come in, they would go public, walking across the campus, you'll see, and about chemicals got his head blew off the day before they were public. He went back to South Africa for 5 years, came back to the U.S., and it was there strange things. House got ransacked. Dr. Mona Harris here in Flint, here in Chicago, you guys heard her? Dr. Mona Harris. What I did, she ended up getting murdered. One of my students, I didn't know my student murdered, told her something happened to her. Her father got murdered in Haiti. All the days, if something happened to me, go to my house and get this. She goes there, and you got 3 or 4 big agents on the front porch. If she got naturally, what do they do there? So, long ransack. House ransack, tap, and I thought, I'm saying, I'll hurt the question. I quit. I say this, and this kind of get be fair. I'm a health coach. I don't fix you, I coach you in health, right? Health coach. He's supposed to kill you or person things. Health coach. I say that, folks, and I'm just thinking in the game. I quit. The locals start dying of diabetes. 2 comes down with cancer. You follow me? Our people need this. This area needs this. I'm going to come in and teach this course. We'll need 15 students. Teach this course. You guys got any questions? Are you relatives?
No. I don't know if she was so big. Yeah.
I work with Dr. Ma.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, I know how to feel.
That was in the wheelchair at the front,
Okay.
the first meeting.
Okay.
But I'd like to say this, because I was really in shock when you said what you said. So I never had a bathroom, because I believe in the doctor. But I have a cyst. It's not tender, but it's right here.
I saw
It's been
it.
here for years.
I saw it.
Wow.
But I see it black.
Wow.
I see it in the script, I see it black. If you got truly in agreement, get in the vibration. How many got welcome in the energy? You got to take that in class? Come on, have a class. Okay, look, say it. Tell them. Why don't you guys wait? Say it slowly.
I have a cyst right here that's been here for years.
And I saw it. I saw it. But I see it black. Fix it. You see things. If you understand that God within, what it can do through you, if you allow it. And I said, I'm not a doctor, I can't do that. I'm not gifted, I'm not that. I'm not educated. The Spirit takes no education, folks. The Spirit don't have a PhD, does it? reason. If they came too late. And if you were late, I would have called her. You follow me? She came before. I saw that brick when you came in. It came in on me. Isn't that something? If you were sitting here before me, got busy, I wouldn't call her. Sorry. Question. What do about it? The hemoline. Castor pack, get trained. I need 15 students, 100 folks. Not 3 or 4. Get trained. Any questions? If you talk about me, get in the spirit.
I'm really picking on you, but my son passed away April 22nd of gastric stomach cancer. And listening to you, there was an answer for it before it happened, but you know, everything was after the fact.
Will you vaccinated?
He had experienced COVID, and he wouldn't get vaccinated.
You can pretend that vaccination causes a lot of cancers. I used to be in very careful because I'm not vaccinated. People are afraid of me. But if you're vaccinated, I'm afraid of you. Because you are more deadly than I am to me. The vaccinated, it's like much like pollen, leaves. The flower pollinates, it leaves your body all over the place. They sit on the plane, step on the plane, my whole body is faster. They know me. He's been very exposed. Dr. You vaccinated? I hope not. They're shocked. I hope not. They have any idea? Look at Twitter. 8 people in one office building, 8 in one room, 3 had heart attacks after vaccinated. Look, what's going on with the cancer rate? If you vaccinated with high validation folks, give them time. This is what I'm going to teach folks how to do. What we do, work in a spiritual vibration, epigenetics folks, what we do. It's going to be needed. The cancer, the diabetes, the Alzheimer's rate. So it's skyrocketed in 10 years, folks. In 10 years. Vaccinated. I went to the flu shots. Doctor gave me flu shots, no. Went to the doctor. I had low hemoglobin. Low, daily low. I knew something about, I'm getting all these cramps and on these airplanes and hey, doc, go to the ER right now. Hemoglobin. You need blood transfusion. He is white, black. I was saying, nigga, please. He knows my consciousness that the blood holds memory.
Yes.
That look at the research, you got a pastor's wife who made a church. Get a confident blood transfusion from a prostitute. Every minute she sees it. See what now? Whole memory. I'm going to have blood. But I'm on my deathbed and I can't talk. No. Here we can get me folks in my week. Yes, folks. It's whole memory. Memory, folks. Memory. How old is your son? 60. Because I see your broken heart. Your nose in your heart. Okay. Your broken heart.
Very good.
I've never seen a person having a wake at home to do that. And I thought that you know what we're going into. We all went in the house. I thought you know when you started sitting there.
I spoke to her.
I didn't know what they needed to do because
Yeah.
we all came together and they always go
I
in.
had no idea.
And she was the
That's what I didn't know either. You said going in, so I put 2 and 2 together. You said they were going in 2 at a time. I'm like,
oh, I don't know anybody know.
I didn't know.
And it's the thing here, and or a beginning to do something. Or get a 5-year-old over and just do something. But then we can work harder to save more. Be even louder, be more aggressive. Save more. If you know that, had it for months and months and months, they called it harvesting breast cancer. You need to do your job. It's me angry. But you at peace. I touched her last week and her body told me she was asleep. That I'm okay. I'm ready to leave here. I waited a week to put her mouth what she told me. She told me that today. I'm going to leave here and care of this. What do you do? You learn, you do better, you take good supplements. I fast, I like to eat. I'm thin, right? I like to eat. If it comes from a face, I want it. A bird, a kid, a horse, I want it. If it got parents, I want it. If it's sweet, I want it. But I like to fast and calm down sometimes. My body back in. I'm a day 5 years old fast. And I fast not 40 days. I learned all this with fasting the brain. All of this I learned. It's here. When you put this here, this is the heart. The heart controls the body. The heart controls the brain. Everything. This is the liver. This is the spirit. This is the soul. This is the flesh, the brain, right? When you fast, God shows you heart, touch. You get that out of the way. Isn't that powerful? Yes, it is. When you're not fasting, you hear it in a way. When you fast, you touch. We're going to fast at least 7 days. In touch. I got all this with fasting brain, all of this. Everything. Not from school. Everything. I fast because I'm breathing. I'm breathing. I'm breathing. How can you be fast and be breathing? Be spiritual stuff. Does that make sense? Be fed like God. It's not fast, folks. I don't think you better, okay? It's not even a little camera. And you got any questions? So next week, folks, come back to the video on demographic. I'm going to do a video on the Equity Network on brain rebalancing. For people like the strokes, coma, ADHD, insomnia. Next week. Okay, any questions?
What time again is it next week?
I'm going to tell you about that. We haven't figured it yet. I keep saying that we got a lady because who's old and got to drive home, but I forgot that she got to do it. I call her gangster lady. I take her out. No one mess with her. She's an expert in God. We leave a lack of light. You probably found to open that line. Hey, Carter, grab the front. I found the people. I got to every time. Where's the front of the line? I call them the gangster. Ain't that a person wrong?
She gets the job done, don't she?
You get it done.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
And don't say too much either. She look at you like, here go by. She's
Is it okay
come on here.
is it from Korea or is it
It's all organic stuff. Right now, look at your face.
Right.
You got a bag in your eyes.
Right.
You got compromised kidneys. You know that?
Sounds good.
No. I agree with that.
No.
Back in the face, compromise kidneys. You see that? That line is that line, you gotta be very careful. That means that his elimination system does not work properly. Pain in the hip here, folks, this is a large intestine. Well, I got a leaky gut, so you need a leaky gut product in the pneumonia. So you guys work together? You got to know one another?
Yes, the two ladies.
No. This one here, the movie, you guys know one another?
No.
Okay. I thought, okay. What about you here?
That's good.
Okay. So, with that, you need leaky gut. You need that. And also you can lay down and get a peanut to see what happens, okay? Let's use the name on that list. You know, Tuesday night. No, I'm sorry. What's today's day? Today's Saturday. Okay, so that was Sunday, Monday, Saturday. No, it may be tomorrow night. Tuesday night in class. Tuesday, Robbins. Maybe tomorrow night. So I'll let you guys know.
What on Zoom?
What we're doing yet.
Which class is that?
That'd be night, Tuesday.
Okay, that's what I want to say.
Monday night. Yeah, but Tuesday night, I'm gonna be at Robin's place, and then I'm gonna go home late. Anybody got a question for me?
It's not an A anymore, it's just, when I go to sleep at night, this area right behind.
Sorry, what is it? Higher. It's higher. Higher. Now, I had a meeting with John and two boards of them today about joining forces to get on some XOD network. That network is black owned. They offer me my own network. It goes to 2.8 billion households. They go up a breakout party on August 20th. You may see Janet Jackson there, Tyler Perry there, Izzy Washington there, kind of people that's in their soul.
Thank you.
In Atlanta. So my goal is, and he showed me his mother's back office, his auntie back office on his network. His mother taught meditation on that network throughout the class from a home and made an extra $100,000 in 6 months. His auntie taught yoga throughout the class and made $5,500 months. I'm telling John, folks here, do your yoga meditation and add pain to it. You know, who's doing yoga and pain at the same time? Who's doing it? John will be. Yeah.
John would be right.
I need to go up to like chiropractic.
Well, I'm chiropractor by profession. And we're united here. Still Renee. Stand up. They meant only in one class. They did get rid of back pain, but at the conference over the phone.
I got it. This is the one I got from you, had the pain, and I told her the chiropractor.
Yeah, okay, how long?
It was about 3 weeks,
And you got rid of it, how long?
in 2 seconds.
These folks in here, I'm a chiropractor by profession. And my 60-year-old niece and I were at the chiropractor technique. Broken shoulders. I did PT for 5 years in the Navy. Broken shoulders, close of a life. Unlocked in 3 minutes. Carpal tunnel. These folks that out with any pain head to toe, any doctor out there might be. And so would John. And if you get trained, so will you. Diabetes, hypertension.
I didn't know that people were supposed to sleep.
It's sleep.
I mean, you get like a back, the side, compromise the structure.
There's no position to sleep. It's sleep. I see you around, what's his name again? The bill is consciousness, which is.
I just had a little emotion. I mean, I kind of got my little, little thing going as far as information.
Yeah.
As far as reprogram us, as far as, the information we were taught.
Yes. So what I'm saying, telling them is here. One thing that we must do is monitor when we eat. 11, 1, 5, 7. When we eat. That's good, sir. Yes. 11, 1, 5, 7. Eat twice a day only. 11, not breakfast. 11, 1, 5, 7. That's out of the Dead Sea Scrolls. You should try to when to eat. And also to baptize your home. Who here will be a Muslim? I got a PhD in this. Anybody know that? Yeah. I got a PhD in that. You know, I didn't have to do that.
That's all that.
Look at the Dead Sea Scrolls. I'm going to get see. Look at it. So, folks, next week, go to John. I'm going to get my one and go to sleep. You guys got a question for me? Now, we have a call tonight at 8 p.m. Write down this phone number. Now, okay. Also, for both the eating with us, the sober terrors is not proper where you have to stop there and eat, and I let you want to know.
I get it.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you adopted any of steps that degrading was taken with this information about life?
About what now?
Did you say any of the steps that degrading was taken about life?
Well,
When he gets fast, that drink will keep getting.
I didn't follow here. I just call the master cleanse. Well, I never follow it. Now, I have a connection in my patient named Miss O'Hara. I met her in Atlanta in a wheelchair. And she got hit. The car went in 1993, and she got hit from behind, and she got with a 9 accident, no pain, next day in pain, and 10 years later in a paralyzed wheelchair. She saw 400 doctors. 400 doctors was not for safety. 400 doctors she saw. All the best in this country. And every doctor said there's a reason why you should not be walking. Who admit it? In Atlanta, that's
Same
it.
deal too. You told me the same thing.
Same thing. Hold on to it. What's my phone? Hold on. Wait a second. I need another 5 minutes. Give me a second. Hey, Sahara. Question for you. Did you think I could save you? Before you say you don't mind? What happened?
I think that maybe Dr. Cooper, they oversee that, this is just something different. I think really after, I've been all over in the so-called hearing, that's true. I've done all kinds of, supplements,
How much money have you spent? How much money out of your pocket?
I spent $500,000 in the billion
Own pocket. And what happened? What happened when you met me? What happened?
Oh man, well, all of them told me there's no reason I shouldn't be walking. When I saw you and you examined me in my chair and muscle tested routine A, surrogate, everything was strong, it was the same thing. No reason you shouldn't be walking. And just like I told all my doctors at the end, that's about the 1993 accident that started this whole deterioration. I told them about a 1960 accident when I cut out the age of 12. That was called drug and lock, got a car, and was in coma for 2 weeks, and woke up and felt like nothing was wrong, and they had a cast of my whole left side, my shoulders, my ankle, and caught my mother to get the doctor to take it off, and he swore my bones needed another 10 weeks to heal, and took it off, and everything was fine. The north south good. So when you got me, and when you same story, the 93 accident, 1960 accident, and which put me on the tape, and you scraped my brain toward my heart, and they're 6 years old, and my whole body changed. Everything lit up. I was in pain from head to toe. And everywhere you touched, I was tender and sore, and I couldn't stand for you to touch me. I mean, just a minute ago, I was perfectly, I had no pain at all, and I couldn't walk, stand or do anything, but I was in pain. After you swipe my brain, at 6 years old, swipe my brain toward my heart, everything changed. I was sore, my body said, sensations that just running through my body, and my body was waking up every Thursday. So, and then you did hypnotic treatment on me, and I was out, and I woke up from pain and subsided, even though I had sensations through my whole body, which I did not have before. And it's just amazing. I mean, the switch, the 1 minute was one thing, the next minute was something totally different. And it's been amazing. That's on a Saturday, and that Monday, we did a remote treatment on me, and we took Robin and Connie in Michigan. I'm in Connie's, Georgia. You called me and told me to get on the Zoom, and we took her through the dragging, accident, and I never thought about it. The dragging, the car you up me a block, and stopped right in front of the funeral home, and extravagant that I touched it with my right hand and I felt it. So, ever since I've been working with Dr. Vincent, my body's been waking up, after all these years. I've been in the wheelchair since 2004. I've been lifting my legs, and I'm feeling these sensations in my body. I just feel like things are changing. I'm waking up, and I'm just so excited that I found out as well that he has everybody in our car with him. There was a guy back to Flint, Michigan. He said, I live in Flint, Michigan. He was like, where did you get here? I said, Julian North Street. He said, I live on Julian North Street. I grew up on Julian North Street. I live right there. And he was there 10 years after I was. Graduated from the same high school 10 years after I did. And I just said, this man was born to help me heal myself through this horrible accident that changed my life. And I'm just so grateful to be in his company and to be part of his tribe. And I'm just very grateful to
I can imagine. She gets hit on the block, and I go off. I told a friend I met on Clubhouse, living in Atlanta. If you got hit on the block, I go up on the door now. Before I go. I walked the street where she got hit. I gave her a treatment. I went back to 1960. I drove her block. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. Mayor, thank you. Thank you. So now she got on the baby.
+16628633062.
Now she can do this with the legs. Couldn't do nothing before. She's not walking that. But this did it. This did it.
First, we Ms. Debbie, we thank you for all you've been It's healing time. And we got to do it in such manner that we can make sure we get everybody in the group. Because it's our turn, it's our time. You talk about Dr. Goodman and the cancer. This is her book, you all. I'm also her assistant minister. And well, she talked about a lot of things that's so very, very true. Having all those thoughts of cancers in her body. We have to learn to support each other. John here, who so diligently gives his place to us, he ain't asked us for anything so far. I'd like to see us, if we can, today give him some kind of donation, and I'm going to start the table. We also got my sisters here from the whole of, come on, sister. Yeah, Jatira. Because we're going to talk about pain today from head to toe, right down to Vincent. So we wanted you all to know at least about the pain from head to toe. We also did the one. I'm going to let you give a quick comment about it in just a moment. But let her have a moment. And Nancy definitely, who was our masseuse now, she's the body mechanic. And believe me, she's the true body mechanic. She's going to get on you next. When she feels you, she's going to share with that thing you need to be done.
I do want to know.
There she is right there, choir. Yes, that's her right there, back there from glasses. Yes, sir. Yes, she is. My goodness, has a capacity on the left side of her
I accept your favorite. I accept your favorite.
Yes, my favorite. You want to pass out? Oh, okay, thank you. And I love that we put the foot on the back. We're a team here, family. We're not with each other. So if you know you do something, bring it to our emporium. Dr. Michael Vincent, John Vincorsi. Here, this is our emporium. We want to help do all of our things like he did, just like in Georgia. Let's go forward. This is our mall. We can come here. We can feel free to do that. We're working on some classes to bring here throughout the week for those who can come from the 12 o'clock hour to 2, and possibly from the 5 to 7. I just want to do it one day. I remember dancing with Sarcoidosis Foundation. I'm still at the Old Mercy Hospital. I travel, so we got to get in there, family. I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't want to hear no negativity. Whatever is under the bridge, we're going to leave it under the bridge. I'll take 1, 2, 2.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah, Simon, Harper sent you a pass.
Dr. Vincent. We truly enjoy what you presented to us today. And as we continue to present more information on healing of pain, the Care Essential Oil is a company that focuses on healing and they're using God's medicine, which we all know is the plants and the herbs and trees that God has given us to heal our bodies. So let me just give a testimony for myself because I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis about 4 years ago. I was on, let's see, Humira, methotrexate, hydroxychloroquine, and Aleve. All of those, I could hardly get out of the bed. I was still working, going out to work, and luckily my job at the time was given, us time off. I could come in a little later because it took just that long for me to try and get out of the bed. But I ran into Dr. Audrey, and I'm standing in the gap for her. She is a real holistic practitioner, and I don't have the knowledge she has, but I'm giving you what I've got. But I ran into her, which was my old friend, grew up with her. And she noticed the pain that I was in because I'm also a musician in my church and I could hardly play. So she introduced me to the oils, and with that, I started using them. Now, I started taking myself off of some of those medications, and I don't recommend everybody do what I do, but I started taking myself off of some of those medications after using the oils for a while. When I went back to the doctors, my numbers were good. My rheumatology numbers were good. Well, of course, they want to keep you on the medication, but I said, okay. So I did take myself off the methotrexate and the Aleve, and the Humira was the final one they put me on. Definitely didn't want to take that one. So when they send that to me, I toss it, So 6 months later, I go back, my numbers were good. I said I have not been taking this medication. So she did not want to take me off, but she did. Now, to say I do have hydroxychloroquine still, but I don't take it. I can't say every day, maybe once in a while. I don't know, just so I have it, I'll do it occasionally. But I have to say, being on these oils, I have not had the pain that I was having since I've been using the oil. So the goal is to get you, as you see on this sheet here, their goal is to get you off of all of these over-the-counter medications. There is an oil for anything that's going on in your body, because that's what God's plans were designed to help us heal. So there's an oil for everything, including that cancer with that. Okay, so these are just a few of the oils that we have that can take you off of those medications, but these are the most common ones. Now, as you see on the back, this is one of the most important places to put the oils, is on the bottom of your foot. And you see your foot is connected to every single organ in your body. So when you put in the oils in that feet, you're touching every single organ in that body, and it's reaching you in a matter of seconds. The Care sources their oils from all over the world in areas where they're supposed to grow. You're tested, retested, and retested, and by an outside source as well, because we want to give you the best products that there are on the market to help your body to heal. So what they've done, which I am really proud of what they've done, because it makes it sometimes a little bit more affordable for us, especially if you've got pain going on. And but I do want to sample. Yes, she wants me to sample it. Yeah. So if anyone wants to sample it.
So you have the needless?
No, I have the oil, so you can do this.
I say try the needless.
So this is what you have, test it in your hands.
Yeah.
This is,
It's a shepherd.
I got one here.
You got the needless? Oh, okay. I got the needless too.
They are very old.
Get the needless also.
And you don't want to touch your skin. Here's the flash for you see that sensitive skin. It only takes one drop.
One drop. Breathe it in and breathe it out.
Rub your hands together. Let's just show them like so much you show them what I want to see. Put your hands like this. Then after that, you put it like this. sucking it around, one hand into the other, and it's
There you go. You see it?
It's so tiny, so whoa, whoa, so let me ask you.
I recommend that instead of being with us, help you to breathe, instead of opening up your oxidation of the brain.
You have a sore throat, it'll go away. If you have a headache, it'll go away. See how powerful it is?
Remember we were saying, I think I put a little oil on somebody today, we did it there.
Yeah, usually when I feel like this, sometimes I get that nasty cough, and couple of weeks.
And it picks up germs out of the air, just so you all know. Peppermint oil picks up germs out of the air. You could be somewhere and take your small little paper, plastic bag, or paper towel, put some on there, and here, but you can open it up when you're somewhere. I have the germs in your ear. Everybody on your sheet, if you want to take my name and number down, so we can discuss this with you, I thought you were doing something on pain. Hello, I thought you were doing something on pain, so we were going to make sure you understand that. I'm taking that as a so I'm Linda GNDA. My number is 773-865-9753. 865-9753. Yeah, keep telling you all. You got your little cabinet beef, but did you all get the beef with? No, she has the cabinet. You got yes, it goes in your mouth. What did you all get about the peppermint people? The little peppermint you put in your mouth. Hello? Yeah. Open that door up quick, Bob. And be quick, you all. Yeah. I got the place that I heard about the reason I still have. It's 125 liters in the back. Then we have a pain neck. Hello? Come on, you all. Yeah, we can shut it down. Nancy? Yeah, Nancy, come on. 425. 425. Write it down. 425. 425. Come on, folks, family, listen up. 435.
11 a.m. daily, except Sunday.
Yes, someone goes with.
Except Sunday.
So, answer your.
11 a.m. daily, except Sunday, and 8 p.m. your time daily.
8 p.m. our time?
Daily.
Now, what do you all need? Everybody have all the numbers, right?
I'm trying to stuff the work.
It will, we plus. Put it on your nails and cut that up for yourself. Okay, family.
I'm putting it on here with the
That too. And one of which I dare. Come on, y'all. You just said you got
I was asking for it to use it, does nothing help me to organize.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm just telling you how to pick it up.
And if you do have other things, because you don't like medication. What may work for you, may not work for me. What may work for me, and it matters. So, and so that's why they have different formulas. And your parent has a pain kit also that comes out in this. It's like a $75 membership, actually, that membership.
So right now, memberships are free and good. So family, okay, don't forget, we gotta give a gift to John, and she's gonna take us out. This is Nancy. Nancy is the mighty mechanic. We know now road as the massage therapist.
I'm just telling you what the name says. Keep your friends moving, that's all. So you can just, give my number, call me, and I can try to, give it to you and help you with the maintenance of everything. Your vehicle, your body, your vehicle, that's the